Today is known as National Mascot Day. So I guess you celebrate all the mascots that we have in this world. And if you look, of course, the Florida Panthers tonight, they're going to have their mascot on display. I think at this point, maybe we could adopt Taylor Swift. I hear she's going to be at Amerant Bank Arena again tonight. That's the rumor. Yeah, that is the word, is they are saying that Taylor Swift will be in attendance tonight.
That's fancy.
And I don't know if she is going to be riding solo, because I think Travis Kelce, I saw him doing a project with his brother at the Cannes Film Festival in the south of France. So I am not sure what is going on with him, if he's going to be there or not.
I read in a story that house that he's in, that he's training in Boca, that he bought that house. Is that true? I thought he was maybe just renting it or Airbnb-ing it, but somebody put it in a story that he purchased it.
I haven't heard that yet, and I would be a little surprised because it's in a nice neighborhood, but I think Boca has bigger and better, but it's a big house. So I don't know. It's very possible. It'd be awesome. I mean, it's kind of cool. He's been training here. I hear that he has knocked off 25 pounds working out there at Johnny O's in Boca. So his trainer is getting him whooped into shape for this NFL season. Yeah.
Is that good for football? Don't you want a little bit extra girth?
I think it's a fine line. I mean, you'd ideally like to trim the fat. He's a tight end, so he does some blocking, so you need the size, but you want the speed, and he is 35 years old, so you don't want to carry any unnecessary weight.
35, you got to get rid of the pudge.
Yeah, and I think that's
When you're 25, you can have a little pudge.
I think he's here to unpudge, and it sounds like his trainer's doing that.
What if you're 48 and do radio?
You're fine, Pudgy. You're fine.
Pudgy the whale.
Pudge on.
Yeah. I wandered into that Johnny O's because we do different training stuff for my son. He does, football in Boca.
Were you sniffing around trying to run into Travis? Oh, Travis, I had no idea you were going to be here.
I kind of looked, and he wasn't there at the time, and his trainer wasn't there either. But I did see in the far recess, kind of in the corner of the gym, there was a little setup where it looked like a private little workout area. And then I saw one of those folding chairs that you see at a lot of sports games, and it was a Kansas City Chiefs chair.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's the connection, but I was like, okay, that might be where he does his magic.
Did you sniff it? Be honest.
Yeah.
Did you lick it?
It's not him, it's his trainer.
That would have been a funny video if you would have gone over to the chair and sniffed
Just
it.
everybody's like, what is that guy doing?
You would have been allowed back.
Get it all in.
It's good you didn't.
Yeah.
Travis has been here. I can tell.
Yeah. So we'll see how well you guys know the South Florida mascots. Could be college, could be pro. I will give you a name, and if you would, write down what team you think it subscribes to.
Okay.
I'll just give you the first name of the mascot and write down what team I'm talking about. Could be baseball, could be football, could be hockey, could be all that kind of stuff. Okay. The first mascot I'm going to give you here on National Mascot Day, Virginia Jaybird and Denny's, write it down. If I say Billy is the name of the mascot, what is the team that Billy represents? Billy is the mascot's name. Okay, write down the team.
Got it.
All right, Virginia, who did you write?
I wrote down the Marlins.
Bird?
Only talking about the Marlins.
Denny's?
Only talking about the Bobs.
Billy Bobs.
The Bob Marlins.
Billy Bobs.
The Bobs. Yep, okay. The correct answer would be the Marlins. You wrote that down, you get a point. The Bobs.
But look, you didn't get a point. You got a comedy point.
Yeah.
That's it.
More important.
That's all I need.
Okay. All right, next up. If I say TD, what team we talking about? TD is the mascot for what South Florida sports franchise here? Okay, we'll start with you this round, Jaybird.
Fins up, Dolphins.
Okay. Virginia.
Only talking about Dolphins.
Denny's.
I mean, it's clearly the Dolphins. I put TD Bank.
That's not a bad answer.
It's not, you're right. It's not terrible.
I mean, I can see it.
Every bank needs a good mascot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, if I told you Stanley reps what South Florida sports franchise? Virginia.
Only talk about Stanley C. Panther.
Jay Bird.
Only talking about the Panthers.
Denny's.
Oh, only talking about the Panthers.
Oh,
I hear a lot about Stanley.
Let you know how hockey's doing in this area, huh? Even Denny's gets it.
It's a big night.
It's been
It's a
big.
big night.
The last few weeks, hockey's been pretty big.
Okay, I'm going to give you the name Sebastian. Sebastian is the mascot for what?
This is all Florida?
All South Florida. Sebastian is a South Florida mascot. He represents who? That is the question.
Don't try to cheat. I see you looking at my paper.
That's all Bird knows.
I can't see an inch away from anything. I keep looking at you thinking it's Denny's. I have terrible eyesight. If I could cheat, I would. What's the question, Kevin?
Sebastian, what's the team? Okay, what did you write down over there, Bird?
Oh, we're talking about Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. Okay. Which Jacksonville team?
Oh, we're talking about the football.
We're talking about Jacksonville football. Okay, what do you got over there, Virginia?
I wrote the U.
The U. Okay, University of Miami, the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Okay, and Denny's, who did you say?
I put Sebastian, Florida.
Okay, just Florida in general?
Just the town.
The town of Florida.
That's our mascot.
Virginia got it correct. Sebastian is the ibis. That is the mascot of the Miami Hurricanes.
Kaqua. Where my birdies at?
Oh, you can't use my line.
Just did.
Virginia's perfect so far.
Oh, just in every sense of the way.
Okay, Bernie is the mascot for what? South Florida franchise. What do you think? Old Bernie.
Bernie.
Who does Bernie represent here in South Florida? Okay. Got everybody looks like they're wondering, thinking. Virginia's trying to work it out. Bernie reps who? Okay, Virginia, who did you write down?
Bernie. I'm taking a guess.
All right.
I'm going to say FAU.
FAU. Okay. Jaybird, who do you got?
Only talking about the Heat?
Denny's?
I put Okeechobee.
The steakhouse?
I just
They burn them steaks, you know?
I know they're burning the sugar cane out there. I have no idea.
Jaybird is actually correct. Bernie is the mascot for the Miami Heat.
Burn.
Bernie.
Bernie.
Oh my god.
Heat burns you.
Oh,
Duh.
jeez.
We really dropped the ball on that.
How did I?
Yeah.
I should have seen
You
that.
guys really fumbled that one. Oh.
And final one here for National Mascot Day. Owsley represents who?
Okay. Come on. All right. Come on.
If I got this wrong.
Okay, Denny's.
boy.
Owsley represents who?
Man, Owsley. He wanted you to stay away from forest fires and keep the forest clean. that was Woodsy.
That's Smokey the Bear.
That was Woodsy.
I think it's Smokey the Bear, isn't it?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. You guys
Owsley?
fight amongst yourselves.
Owsley sounds like a made-up bird name.
It does sound like a character from one of your movies, Jay Bird.
Okay, Owsley represents who?
I don't even know. Owsley.
Okay, no answer on that.
I know it. Oh, wait, did you say talking
Virginia, who'd you write?
Calm down.
Why don't you calm down? I don't know what's going on. Me and Denny are fighting about Owsley.
Owsley sounds so fake.
Only talk about FAU.
Bird?
FAU.
Fight now. There you go. Owsley. Very nice. Virginia gets 4 out of 5. So does Bird. Denny's got 1 correct, which is that's quite a compliment on National
one.
Mascot Day. That's right. But the one that matters tonight, of course, Stanley the Panther. As the Florida Panthers trying to bring home another Stanley Cup tonight at Amerant Bank Arena.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.